Good evening, everyone, from Phoenix, Arizona, and welcome to Game 1 of the Western Conference Semifinals.
Luka Doncic is the best player in this series. Luka coming off a series versus the Jazz where he averaged 29 points and 11 rebounds. Yeah, only shot 12% in that series. And that's a welcome sight if you're Monty Williams to see Crowder knocking down a three.
20-footer is up and in by Luka Doncic. Mavs have started 2 of 6. Tall for a second time. Screen there by Powell. And Luka off balance, twisting for a nice shot for 2. The most underrated part of Booker's game is his defense. And the block was good. It was the turning and rebound. Kleber screen on Bridges. Doncic will bring Ayton out. Campaign is also in for the Suns. Kleber 3, and he puts it down.
Jerseys around him, and that was a difficult shot for him to make.
Doncic in that Utah series.
Luka's job is to force him to the big, and if they come up with a switch, fine, because they feel JaVale McGee, Ayton can guard.
Center position for the Phoenix Suns has already gotten 11 points in the first quarter. Kleber 3, that is good.
Over here at Luka's disposal.
Nice screen up high by Kleber. That's a 3, a signal across the way. Doncic parries it here. 13 in the game, and he'll stick right there. Finney-Smith was on him. Doncic comes up with the rebound. He's collected 4, swerves inside, works by Johnson, got the 2, hits the deck. Phoenix a foul to give. It's Doncic. 4 of 8. Inside 3. Defenders tried to knock it away. Luka hits the deck. He's got 14.
Upgrade those plays. We can't have that players get injured. It's not good for the game. So that's an abnormal leg kick. Like Reggie said, you can't talk
He's
about it.
collected 6 already. Approaching the halfway point of the second quarter. Long 3. Good. Doncic another triple.
Versus Utah, this Dallas team averaged 17 made threes.
Who will drop the anvil as he got high. Time in his career, Cam Johnson picked up his second. Luka at the stripe. FanDuel's free over-under contest is for your chance to win a share of $5,000 in prizes. Make your picks free before every
game. How does he get that wide open?
14 made threes here in the first half. Doncic across the lane. Oh, and a beautiful smooth tray inside.
Kid this year for 5 years in the league, leading the league in assists because his usage rate was the lowest by far of all 5.
Finney-Smith off to Doncic. A twirling move, and he's up and surrounded by black jerseys and still gets it to go.
Unacceptable, and that was the message to the team at halftime. Regardless of if they had Jalen or not, they weren't themselves defensively, they felt. They said we have to be more physical on Booker.
And get to shooters at that three-point line.
Doncic is breathing by one defender after another. Chiseling, spinning, shooting, scoring, counted for 2.
The patience. He understands he's got the smaller Chris Paul on him. Little shake and bake. Chris Paul swipes down. And then just Luka magic doing what Luka does.
Reggie, these Mavs look a lot different now than the 3 regular season games. Booker's got 6 assists.
Go along with those 17 points and 6 rebounds. A nice all-around game for Devin Booker.
Right on the doorstep. Doncic again. Finney-Smith with Crowder on him. Doncic in the corner. Finney-Smith a 3. Got it. Missed those 3 games with the left calf strain. And
now the others are starting to find their rhythm. Something that was far and few between. Nice alley-oop there. Oh, my goodness. 7 assists to go along with these 32 points.
So Doncic at the stripe. And approaching the halfway point of this 4th quarter in game 1. Doncic by Crowder. On the road and 29 games at home. Number 4 seed. Getting in the second round for the first time in 11 years. Doncic hits a beautiful triple.
I tell you, 3 here would go a long way for the Mavs.
Here's Doncic, the maneuver by Ayton right to the rack. And a flush by that age.
Again, just gets by the big. And since DeAndre Ayton's out there trying to guard him, he knows there's no rim protection. So once he got that step on Ayton.
And Dallas scoring
in that starting lineup for Phoenix. Everyone in double figures.
Inside Doncic. It's the chance. Doncic. Long three. It's Brunson quieting the other way in the corner. A Dinwiddie three. And Phoenix has won their 6th consecutive Game 1 of a playoff series. Good evening, everyone, from Phoenix, Arizona, and welcome to Game 2 of the Western Conference Semifinals. It's the 2nd round of the NBA playoffs.
Not cut it. And where was this Dallas defense that held the league's leading on and the Suns to see if they will ever go small?
Second different player to go on Doncic. It's Paul. They saw a lot of each other in that first game. In Game 1, 13 for Booker, 14 for Doncic in Game 1, first quarter. Cross-court, blocked, 3, and that's good. But it's off, and Doncic the other way. Luka Doncic. Fake and a feed. Finney Smith beat the D and got to the rack.
2 early fouls. Yes. We saw that in Game 1, and they went right at him with Bridges in the post.
Doncic feeding Kleber. Now Kleber came off the bench.
Going to eat in this series. If he can get that type of position all series long, as Luka with the long three.
And here comes Luka Doncic. Now he's got Booker on. He'll try to ram his way down that lane. Bumped. Got it to go off balance for 2.
Devin Booker here one-on-one. Felt that there was contact and should have been moving 27 assists. They out-rebounded them.
Doncic trying to get free. Heaton is on him. And Luka Doncic. Booker has it 2 in a row. 7 points for him. The twirling Doncic. Melting into the defense. The pump carry. Got it in a foul. Wow.
It ain't right, Kevin. I'm going to count them out for you. There's 1. Okay, you want to dance? Watch a little Kevin McHale shuffle, and then, okay, I'll come right back into your body.
In the history of the NBA playoffs, with an average that high, Michael Jordan against New Orleans, curling around the screen. Doncic, now he's got the 5th different defender on him. That's McGee. Dinwiddie 3.
There we go.
There's a foul to give. 24 seconds to play in the first quarter. Shaman is on Doncic. 6 different Suns.
And he scored on all 6 of them.
It's Paul's first basket on 3 tries tonight. Got 2 points at the line. Doncic with 14, 6 of 10. Into Powell, who slams it home hard. And Doncic at the helm. Powell with the screen on Bridges. Outside, Bertans over Crowder, 3. Bullseye!
And
someone this young, go back to when Kobe played in the 2001 playoffs. Mavs down by 1 in that category. Doncic, Biyombo, the 7th different defender. Shot clock at 7. It's a 3. Right down the middle it goes.
4 from downtown. He shot 12% from deep in that Pelican series as Luka again with the answer, Kevin Harlan. Luka Magic right now measuring up. Biyombo knocks down the 3.
He's got Bridges on him. Bullock, Kleber, Doncic. Shot clock at 3. Wainwright over there. He played football at Baylor. 3 is good. It doesn't matter where he played football.
He's too gifted of a scorer.
Suns by 4. Doncic from 15 with Bridges right there. Has got 12 in the game. Wow, that was a beautiful 3 from outside.
Paul was magnificent in that first round versus the Pelicans.
17 for Chris Paul. Biyombo is on Doncic, a runner. Got it. 28. Doncic at the line. Tonight, 14 of 17, the Mavs. They tack on 1 more right there. Shooting has been there for Dallas. 14 of 33. In Game 1, Dallas in the 4th already.
Are you not surprised? Right? We saw this in that Pelican series that we covered.
Doncic step back over Johnson. Beautiful shot. Luka with 33.
Can we start calling him Mr. Ford?
Doncic and Bridges. High screen there by Powell. Luka with the finger roll. That is a new season high and a franchise playoff record. Suns go up 2-0. Brunson again. held in single digits.
Dallas, Texas, where sometimes tastes run from excessive to exorbitant. But tonight, the Mavericks' ambitions are tempered a little bit to avoid going down 3-0. Let's take a little inventory. Here's what it looks like. Dallas down 2-0. Memphis, Golden State tomorrow night. Tender hamstring. Spoke to him prior to the tip-off tonight. He is back in condition and great fitness right now. Bullock off the split. Knocks it home. Favorable matchup for Doncic. Good defense by Ayton. Went straight up. Comes right to Luka. The pass from his hand bottoms.
6 field goal attempts to me. You know, you're on pace for a 20-plus field goal attempt night, and that's what they need from him.
Kleba. And points off of cuts, although he missed that time. Doncic in transition. Brunson again. Butter. Interestingly enough, Brunson and Bridges played on that Villanova championship team. A couple of good buddies.
You can see why that team was so good.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good move. Luka.
That series is going to get more interesting because Joel Embiid is just an absolute problem, and it's good to see him back on the floor.
Dallas has made 7 of their last 9, make it 8 of 10. Wouldn't be the first time I was wrong. Tell me if I am. They have a counter for almost everything that defenses do.
Well, it's just their movement. They have one-on-one guys, but Luka in the post, rightfully so.
Yep. Showing off his offensive acumen right there. 17 seconds to go in the period. Bridges all over Doncic. Boy, they stepped away from him, and he knocks it home. Giving ground to Doncic on that post-up, Richard.
No, and people forget that streak he had of steals early on in his career. Yeah, stealing in your most consecutive games with the steal is Luka Doncic.
That foul's going to go against Bridges.
And there's nothing you can do. He has this unique... I know people have gotten away a little bit from it, but now the best team in basketball shoots more twos than anybody else.
Great defense by Booker. Better shot by Luka inside. But look at the shot making by Luka here.
Yeah, and it's his handle. So, like, this is why he's able to just take his time in there. Look, he's got all the spacing. The Magic Johnsons, the LeBron James, the Jason Kidds. So you leave him because you know he can find the guy at any time. Look at it, taking his time.
Man, he just bludgeoned Bridges. Doting, loving mothers out there as he's to hell. Luka with the turnaround. And good defense by the Suns. Luka got it back. Thank you, and one.
Taking his time here, even though that shot goes a little short, he's had a couple of them. Stays with the play, able to get the little bunny and the and one.
That's the 3rd personal foul against suffering from Brunson on the break. Luka with the lob. Powell with the finish. Timeout, Monty Williams.
Too high.
Bullock. Powell underneath with the offensive board.
See, I want to see Brunson shoot that shot.
And Doncic does it for him.
And I know that Luka...
He has 18 on 8 of 19 shooting. Mavericks running a play that the Suns like to run. Doncic into the lane, gets the layup. Good contest by CP3. It didn't matter. Luka knocks it down.
You have to, because every second you can take off the clock for the Phoenix Suns running their offense is good seconds for you.
Bullock for 3. Got it! 109 minutes to go. Dallas up by 15. Looking for its first win of the series. Luka rejects the screen. Gets all the way inside. Tough shot.
They're going to try and trap.
There's the rotation. Doncic almost turned it over. Got it back with a fortunate bounce. Bullock, the dagger.
We can't say this. Chris Paul with not a turnover, but the Dallas Mavericks, the Phoenix Suns, we have ourselves a series here.
We sure do. It's 2-1, folks. The Mavericks. But he's still playing for bigger game, as are the Mavericks. Past the first round for the first time since their championship season. All right, Greeny, welcome everyone to Dallas, Texas, where the NBA's most successful road team, the Phoenix Suns, come marauding into the American Airlines Center, looking to go up 3-1
in the NBA, but it's about that supporting cast. Luka Doncic had his least efficient game, 11 for 25 in Game 3.
By Dallas a couple of nights ago, snapped a 11-game losing streak. Told us in our pregame meeting that they have to ignore all the aftermath and not debate calls by the officials. Pull up.
He took his time, didn't want to pick and roll. He liked that matchup versus Brunson.
Doncic with the float game, got it.
Switch of the pick and roll. Powell sets a good screen, and Jim, that's easy. You see people that want to interpret that on Twitter.
Did not appear to be in legal guarding position, but here's Doncic from downtown, splash.
Kid has been working with Luka on his in-game emotions, saying, my question to him is, do you want the call in the first quarter?
Getting up slowly. And he's going to call for the athletic trainer. They're going to have to take a foul here, but maybe too late. Finney fights over the screen. 8 on Luka, 5 on the shot clock. Doncic inside.
And watch this screen. Watch Maxey right there. So Booker can't even help there. And you know that's an easy drive when you're
It just goes under the screen. Payne now picks up Luka. Luka playing with his food out there. Over to Finney Smith. Up to get him. This ball takes it personally when you think he can be posted up. Kick out to the corner. Finney Smith. 5 points and 6 dimes. Luka sprays it out to Finney Smith again from deep. And again knocks it home.
take that little starch out on your offensive end, trust me.
Ayton switches on to Doncic. Bounce pass inside. Kleba with the mismatch. 29, but not enough to overcome Dallas's hot three-point shooting. Doncic is 74% free throw shooter.
The ball. So, you know, even as this game progresses, it's going to continue getting chippier here in the second half.
Doncic with 12 and 29 points off of that bench for the Mavericks. Doncic knocks down both. I think I see 6 bodies standing up there on the sideline.
Well, one of them.
Boy, the physicality may be taking a toll on Doncic through the year after coming in a little bit overweight, admittedly. Knocks down both. Bullock! Another offensive rebound. Finney Smith got it! 12 for him. Luka trying to post up Payne. They work pretty well out of ISO with Luka down low, too little.
This in the house right here, taking your time. You see Payne trying to draw that little offensive foul, flop it back. That is an absolute problem.
They're back in the zone here, Richard. Doncic out front. Spins. Luka, oh, he put Payne in the weight room. Protect him?
Well, they've been going to zone even when he was out the game, so they should probably look at it just to buy more time.
Doncic, who's cooled off a little bit here in the second half, gets that one to fall. They corral Doncic, now single coverage. Cameron Johnson trying to stay with him. Goes glass. Luka Doncic. Kleba gives it back. Cameron Johnson one-on-one against Doncic. 6 on the shot clock.
Got to keep with your ball movement, getting good looks.
Bullock had it partially tipped. It went in. Doncic sprays it out to Brunson, an open 3. And that's their 20th three-pointer of the game. This has not been what you would consider a masterpiece by the Mavericks, but it's good enough. Pretty points don't count. Luka with the spin on a floater.
Luka taking his time against the bigger defender, Cam Johnson, and just nice and easy, just walking on their heels. Phoenix has not led since 8-7 in this game.
Doncic working against Aaron Holiday. Little machine gun dribble, a pass. A bullet to Kleba.
And that's it. Mark it. Time of death.
at 46 right now.
Yeah, this has been about the Dallas Mavericks.
Yep.
This whole thing has been about the Dallas Mavericks, these 2 games, and their approach to
Great defense. Ntilikina getting early minutes, making a little bit of a difference at the defensive end and knocking down a 3 as well. The Dallas Mavericks.
It's the number 4 seed, Dallas Mavericks, and the number 1 overall seed, Phoenix Suns.
Luka's usage numbers came down because the others around him, like Dorian Finney-Smith
and Luka Doncic, has been terrific. Less scoring, more playmaking, and 2 Dallas wins.
One thing, a theme you're going to have to see throughout this series. Dallas has been getting out-rebounded in every game here, but yet they're still finding ways to score because of Luka's ability to get in
from catching the shot. With Doncic on top. Now the 3rd different Phoenix defender on him, and that is DeAndre Ayton. Step back triple. Wow.
Think about this, 1 of 10 in game 4, right?
17 in the 2 games down in Texas. A turnover by the Phoenix Suns. They had 17 in both those games. And Doncic the other way. Finney-Smith a 3. Bullseye. A lot of turnovers. 5 in game 3. 5 more in game 4. But he's got a lot of attention every time he's got it. Now Paul is on the spinning and twirling Doncic. Works him down. Footwork. And the poise in the paint. He's 7% for the Suns. But here is Doncic. A marvelous 3 of 3 start. Doncic 7 of 8 in game 4 from the line. And here he stands for his first offering. V6 from Kia. The official automotive partner of the NBA, Kia. Movement that inspires. 2 more. Brunson, Kleber a screen. Filling the gap is Crowder. Cross court is Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 1. Doncic on the fly. What a touch. Brunson fought 3, spins off, and kicks it back on top. Maxey, Kleber, triple bucket. Shot clock at 5. Kleber, Doncic broke free. Around Ayton. 1 second, then hit the rim, and he got the shot to go.
And it still didn't matter.
His move and take it inside.
Ball hits the rim right here. He just catches it, and all right, I'll just do a little soft fadeaway. Then tells the front row.
What touch? Doncic with 13. Kleber remains. Dinwiddie in. Doubled. Doncic didn't matter. And a swipe in there. They're up 3-2. Up by 2 now. Doncic the other way. Dancing into the defense of Johnson. Got it. Fouled.
Was it before, or they're going to give him the and 1? And then Luka at the other end. There's the contact.
And Monty Williams, the coach of the year in the NBA, said, block. I know he's a bullet for 8 years. I'm with you, but that's what he wants, and that's what he's going to get. Doncic works on Ayton. Shot clock at 10. Luka Doncic laces one up, and he's got Phoenix on the other side. 6 of 21 from 3. Dallas has missed their last. The other Mav in double figures. 11 points. Brunson, a 3 right here, and it's a hit. Doncic 4 of 5 from the stripe. Mavericks outscored the Suns in the first by 3. Suns outscored the Mavs. Doncic and Paul. Luka marching his way in there for 2. 10 for Bertans. That's it. 3-2. Suns lead. And now game 6.
Welcome everyone to Dallas. It's the NBA playoffs presented by Google Pixel. We're in Dallas for the conference semifinals.
Luka Doncic has been spectacular in this series. He's going to need help tonight. Who else for the Mavs is going to join the party?
Road team in the NBA as Maxey Kleber inside. Watch that one go through the bucket. Of course, you go back to who he's faced in his first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
The Clippers, when you're looking at wing defenders like Kawhi Leonard.
Behind the 3, shooting over 50%.
Got to look at this year's NBA Coach of the Year, Monty Williams, on the sidelines. Kleber knocks one down. Doncic with the steal. And they've got numbers. Luka inside like a layup drill.
Because now he's on a championship level team.
Little empty side two-man game. Bullock goes to the screen. Luka with the step back. Got it. One more look at that jumper by Doncic.
Just a wing ISO. Obviously,
Bridges on Luka. He rejects the screen. Boy, that was
4-on-3 opportunities every time on that little pocket pass, and obviously Bridges bobbled that one.
Doncic knocks down the second. So ethereal with his talents at times. A very pedestrian 74%. Obviously some room for. They've got Chris Paul guarding Ntilikina. Give him a little breather on defense. Doncic got it in one.
Just so good getting past that initial defender, using his body and being able.
Doncic now with 14 points. Brunson, the only other Mav in double figures. He's got 10. Luka uses all
value on the offensive end is as a cutter. He's an elite cutter, and there's a great example there on that last possession.
Ayton on the switch picks up Doncic and got cooked.
Gonna get you off balance, gonna bait you, create space, and get to that step back three. 15 years.
Yeah. He's seen a few things. Boy, somebody hit the snooze button for Phoenix defensively.
Buckets on him earlier in the game. He takes it personal.
And then that's personal too. Powell!
And then weaves back across the lane. And the original screener that
with the Mavericks here in the playoffs, 8 minutes in game 5.
Getting steals and strips. Luka may just be a little.
Ask whether that ability to stop people is still there. Luka on to Ayton. That's a good matchup for Doncic. On the drive-by, off goaltender game in the series for Dallas.
Watch that between the leg dribble right there. The big story tonight. Their offense just is not functioning at a high level. On the Devin Booker point, as Luka's able to turn the corner, aggressive defense on Booker.
Leba hands it off to Doncic. Boy, Mikal Bridges is fighting around screens. He's seeing a lot of hits. Bullock hits one from the corner.
Mark, there are some players whose greatness supersedes the rules.
In another stratosphere right now. Elevating his game and taking his team along for the ride. Years in the league.
Well, it wasn't on that graphic, of course, in game 3 with the 7 first-half turnovers. But I think some of this was because
there's a conversation.
The question is, there's a potential ceiling to playing that style of basketball.
Each of these 6 games almost so far complete has had its own unique identity.
Well, I think that's different for every player. And from someone who...
And you can never trust, even having home court, although the percentages are very favorable in game 7s for the home team. Doncic deep in his bag like the fries are at the bottom.
We'll get a nice ovation here from the Dallas Mavericks home crowd. But to win 3 times in a series in such a short amount of time.
American Airlines Center, the microphone is yours for a moment.
The eyes of the NBA are on Phoenix, Arizona, framed by the sweetest words in sports. Game 7
in this series, and that's Luka Doncic. For more on him, let's bring in Allie LaForce.
Well, the Phoenix Suns know they have an assassin in the house. The last time he was in a game 7, it was Williams says, we know that Luka Doncic is going to score. It's when Jalen Brunson gets going too that hurts us. So we have to force them both to play on the half court. If we can make...
Clock is down to 8. The dance and drive with that patented spinner and a quick 2 for the Mavs to dictate the pace of this series on offense.
And the ball's going to be in Luka's hand 80 to 85% of the time. Here's the step back by Luka.
And Ayton was out there, and Luka trains it, teeing up from 3.
Methodical.
Hard to believe a week ago, the Suns led this series 2 games to none. Doncic 3, good! Cleva open, free to fire. Late close by Crowder. That's a triple. And that's by Dorian Finney-Smith. The other way with numbers punching on the wing. Booker comes out on Finney-Smith, and Doncic goes right by Bridges.
What a start.
And he's out there with Powell. Doncic with the ball. Finney-Smith in the corner. Bertans is in for the first time for the Mavs. Inside they go, but dive by Powell.
How about the pass?
They have a double-double out of the first.
3 assists as well.
Cam Johnson working him down low. Doncic with the bump and the spin. Another 2, and he's got 12 second quarter. The Mavericks are shooting 40%.
Here we go again. The isolation.
Into 8. The bump and the fadeaway. Textbook.
Look about the fadeaway here by Luka. He's backing down their center.
6 is 8. His field goal percentage in the first 6 games in the series has not been good, but he is
is where he's at now at the free throw line. Only shooting 74% from the free throw line. 6 of 8, 18 points, 4 of 5 from downtown. Here's the switch.
Doncic with 16 into Biyombo, doubled inside, give him 18, and a foul. Biyombo picks up his second personal foul.
Biyombo had his arms all around the neck of Luka. Look at that. Hand on the shoulder.
On a 16-3 run. The Suns have hit 1 field goal, 1 of 8 over the last 6 minutes.
And if there's one guy who understands both sides of the ball, offense and defense,
scored by the Mavs here in the second quarter, 20-8. Dallas is leading in the paint.
Also forcing him to go left and just picking apart every single thing about his game that gives him comfort.
Doncic, what a hard shot. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Stunning. 27-point lead. Down goes Johnson. 3. Luka. Bullseye.
oh no.
They're shredding him. In the league this year. Doncic right there. 27 points. 8 on Doncic. Shot clock is down to 4, and a 3 by Luka. Bullseye. Got it. Watch it again.
Just a step back 35-footer by Luka. Aaron Johnson with 7 points. 7.
And Booker's old 9. Who would have thought that for a 3-time first team? Brunson and Cam Johnson. Doncic. Big Bridges on him. Shot clock at 4. And a step back.
Man, it ain't right. It is not right what Luka is doing to the Phoenix. Doesn't matter who's guarding him, right? That step back 3 going to his left.
Extended to this one.
Well, certainly the way New Orleans pounded the Suns on the board.
Oh, what a move by Doncic. He just did a pirouette.
For Luka, too. When he's been facing elimination, what a spin move here by Bridges. I mean, off Bridges.
Jimmy Johnson, the former Cowboy coach. How about them Mavericks? Wow. Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks are going to the Western Conference Finals and beating the top team in the NBA, the Phoenix Suns, with 35-10-4. Doncic and Dinwiddie, Reggie Miller are the first teammates to each score 30 points or more in a Game 7 since 2002 when Kobe and Shaq did it.
2 step back 3s, and the tone had been set.